Welcome back, everybody. You're probably looking at this episode going, where the leather pants? What is Matt talking about? Has he gone off his rocker? Well, maybe, but this is going to be a fun episode because it gets me out of my comfort zone. And I'll share a quick story that will lead into the takeaway for the episode. My wife and I, about a month or so ago, went to this rock concert. It was awesome concert and just fun vibes. It's an artist that she likes and she was very into. And we're like, let's go and let's dress like rockers. Let's dress like part of the group, part of the audience, part of the crowd. And that's not really me. As a lot of you who know me, I wear t-shirts, tank tops, and shorts, running shorts, tennis shoes, whatever. And but I love people being authentic, people being unique, people being themselves. And as it says in the Bible, don't dim your light. You don't put a lamp underneath a table or underneath a bowl. A light goes out to the world. Don't dim your light. And as a result of that, I love the edginess. I love the uniqueness. I love people celebrating that. But I don't celebrate that enough with me. And I'm like, why don't I wear something crazy? I'm going to rock some leather pants. And thank goodness for my wife who encouraged me to do so because it was so different for me to go out in public dressed a different way. And it was so beautiful because, first off, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And there's a cartoon I'll never forget seeing where this one guy is like, nobody cares. And he has his head down and he's sad and he's dejected and just nobody cares. Then there's another guy in the same cartoon who has his arms up in the air. He's excited, big smile on his face, and he goes, nobody cares. Yes. And he's celebrating because he can be whoever he wants. He knows nobody's really paying any attention, and that's freeing to him. When you hear nobody cares, there's two ways to look at it. For me, and this night at this rock concert showed me that nobody was worried about the pants I'm wearing or the shirt I had on or the hat I was wearing. They're watching the show. They're with their friends or their spouse or their loved ones. They're enjoying themselves. They don't care what some random guy off to the right is wearing. And it was legitimately like such a freeing, enjoying, beautiful time. And nobody did care. Nobody said anything. It took me a minute to get over the fact that I was dressed way different than I normally would. And I'm going to do it more. Thanks to my amazing bride who pushed me out of my comfort zone. And I hope you have somebody in your life, whether it's your spouse, maybe it's your kids, your best friend, a sibling, somebody that can push you outside of your comfort zone in any area. For me, this just happened to be one that was difficult for me. My challenge to you is in this short episode, who's the real you? Oh, getting emotional just saying that. Who is the real you? I noticed through this concert, that's the real me. Dressing however I want, wearing whatever I want. Yes, I have this athletic identity, if you want to call it that. That doesn't mean I can't dress like a rocker or like a cowboy if we're going to a rodeo or however I want. As long as it's G rated, who cares? You wear whatever you want. And it's so freeing. Like, I think a lot of us want freedom. I know I want it, freedom. And a lot of you that listen to this want freedom. But where are you holding on to a piece of your identity that is suppressing that freedom? For me, this was a perfect example. I was holding on to this identity of I have to dress a certain way. I have to act a certain way. Why? Because society tells me that? Because somebody that I know tells me that? Who gives a crap? You dress, act, and be you. Wear the leather pants. Wear the gym shorts if that's out of your comfort zone. Wear something that is just so bizarro for you and just go out in the world and see that nobody cares. Nobody cares. But it's so fun because for the first 20, 30, 45 minutes, you're almost looking around like, oh my God, are they looking at me? Is that guy looking over here like, why is he wearing those pants? Oh my God, is that person, are they looking at me? Are they and then it's like, no, none of them are. They don't care. They're in their own world. It's all good. So the challenge is this. If you have a journal or you're looking at your phone, you have your notes app out, who's the real you? Who do you want to be? Who's that authentic you that you've been hiding because of a family member or a friend or somebody close to you or somebody on social media says you need to be a certain way? Screw that. No, you don't. You need to be you. The good Lord wants you to be you and celebrate that. That's the beauty in life. We're all different. Embrace it. So, my takeaway, my challenge, as you know, challenges build champions. What's the challenge? Do one action that gives a vote to the authentic you. One action, that's it. Now, for this situation, it could be wearing something way out of your comfort zone, but that you've always wanted to try. Do that. Give that a shot. Wear that. Try that on. Maybe you've never worn hats. You've never been a hat person. Buy a hat. Wear it out. And don't worry about if you have a friend that's like, that looks stupid on you. Okay. Thank you for your unsolicited comment that I don't care about. I'm going to keep wearing it. That may not be a friend you want to align with long term, is what that person is actually telling you. Be you, do you. Life's too short. We're going to be dead in 100 years, anyways. Why not rock something? Why not do one action that gives a vote to the authentic you? Maybe the authentic you is you've been wanting to post on social media. I hear this constantly. I look bad on video. I don't want to post a picture. What if I don't look? Post it. It's the authentic you if you're putting out a message that could help one person. If it could help one person, send it. By the way, that one person could be you that you're helping just by pushing it out there. It's less intimidating than you think. There's the challenge. Do one action that gives a vote to the authentic version of you. Much love. Have a great, blessed, beautiful week. We'll see you right here, same time, same channel next week.